See, this is what happens when I turn off the camera. I end up getting stuff like this, and I don't have a recording of how I did it. Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Mixed Media, and I'm Darcy, and my husband's getting the mail. You can probably hear it. Now, the ones I got after that weren't quite as awesome, but I gotta make a recording right now before I forget how I did it, basically. So I took, I think this is what I did. There's no guarantees, but we're just gonna try and see what we get. So I just kind of put some of this on here randomly, get some lines going on. This is, in case you hadn't seen my last video, this is 1 part this, the GAC 800, and 1 part liquitex clear gesso and a little bit of water to make it nice and something. Alright, and then I've got weathered wood distress ink, and I'm just kind of, this is going to look a little bit like similar to, I'm trying to get a line here. Well, we got, I'm not running out of that. I just got it. I know I've been using it, but still. And you can't see the bottle to see how much is left. Alright, well, since we did that one, do some vintage snow. I'll do my tea dye. I'm just kind of going near it, not right on top of it, of the other color. And see, that was a weathered wood. Then I'm going to do some of this muted green of the acrylic. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big pink person, but I do, oh, you know what I might do this time? A little bit of the quinacridone violet. And I'm just kind of going in a different place than I did before. Just kind of getting some lines in there. And I'm going to add some more of this. Oh, gotta get the gold. The gold is kind of, I'm going to have to get some, well, I'm going to have to find the other ones probably is what I'm going to have to do. Alright, oh, that's so cool. Then, add some more of this. Because getting it really wet seems to be the big part here. And now, I'm going to take my alcohol. Oh yeah, my husband's running over to his sister's house, that's right. Oh, last time I did put some actual alcohol on. I mean, I put some of this on here. And I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but it adds more alcohol, even though it has the binder in it. Alright. And then just try to get some stuff happening. And good thing my window's open, let's just say. Now, I'm going to try the blower, but I'm going to just do it softly. I think I was doing too hard on the blower before. Just blowing it a little bit. I just basically want to just fill in these boot gaps a little bit. Of course, if I smush paper on here, it's going to... Also, the kind of paper I used. I used my 32-pound... Which, do you think I have right here? You guys just watch that. That's going to be fun to watch for a minute. While it does its stuff, I'm going to grab some of my 32-pound premium paper. It's HP Premium 32. Should be what this is. Even though it's matte, it's a little bit of a sheen on it. Just tiniest bit of a sheen. Alright. Fingers crossed. And then just set this down like this. So I got it like super wet. And then when I lift it, I get... Alright, so that is like super wet. I kind of... Alright, so that is... I should have made sure I had a place for it to sit and let it do its thing and dry and all the things. Flat. Oh my goodness, my printer, you're going to be able to tell it's an artist printer. Let's just put it that way. This one's at least a little bit more dry. Okay. So I can put that over there. And look at that, so fun to watch. All right, so we have some fractals happening over here and here. I don't know if they'll pick up on the paper or not, but I'm trying not to move it. It moves too because it's so wet. I mean, we're talking, and I'm just patting it there. Okay. So there's, I mean, it's the metal that makes it really cool, but also it's almost getting like a marbling effect. But I want to lay it somewhere flat. I just went through this, didn't I? Okay, here we go. I got a box over here. I can set it in. Oh, sort of. Okay. All right, stay. That is so cool. I'm loving these papers. All right, I just set the box on top of my paper that I'm trying to pick up. I'm not rubbing, I'm just patting. And kind of getting a marbling effect with the paints. And it's just because they're so thick and so wet. But also I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. So what I could do is just take a little bit of alcohol again and just put it on there. See what reactions we get. Because every time I put a paper on, I get something a little bit different because stuff moves. There's more of a color than there was. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, actually, okay. All right. Y'all, if I flat surface, I might not even get some of this stuff that's happening. I don't know. Like, all right, you see that? I just need it to dry. I'm so impatient for it to dry because it's still moving on the paper and stuff. So I don't really know exactly what it's going to end up looking like. Because even the one I did before I started recording is still a little wet in places. But yeah, look at that. That was my favorite. It might have just been replaced by the 3 I just pulled. And the one I'm about to pull. So it's still a porous paper, but not as porous as like the cotton paper that I was messing around with. I'm not rubbing it, I'm just patting it. I see like some dendrites or fractals that want to do something there. Oh! Almost giving me like a marbling effect, I think, but I don't know. And it's going to keep moving on the paper till it fully dries. Why did I pull another one? I don't know. Alright, set that up on the printer and hope it doesn't stick to the other one. Hope I don't get it too close to that. And it's not quite as cool on this side because you basically have the lines I started with. So I could let that dry and then do a pull. I could move some stuff around. Could keep it for another layer. Yeah, sure. If only I had more places. Oh, see, that's so cool. Okay, I just need more places to set stuff because and I will try mixing something else sometime later maybe, but oops. Just kind of want to spread that out a little bit so it's not straight lines. Try something different this time. Plus, we've got all that underneath. We'll never be... If you don't like to make a mess, this is not for you. I guarantee it's not for you. Alright. I know, I'm not really a pink person, but although this is a little more pink, purple than pink, and been getting some cool stuff with it. And Where's my peeled paint? Peeled paint, peeled paint. Here it is. Got my peeled paint here. And what else? Oh, I like to add some white because the even though you see a lot of white on here, it's actually should probably dry clear. So if I want some white in there, I have to add some. I have quite a bit of gold in there, or the bronze, whatever this is. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Funsies. I did add some tea dye last time, vintage photo this time. Just for some darkness. Hello, darkness, my friend. Ooh, should we do eggplant? This one's gonna be like, ooh, we're getting some cellular action over there. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's a lot of purple. Just saying. That is a freaking lot of purple. And I'm just putting alcohol on there, just the 91% alcohol. Getting a little mix going on over here, which, you know, and I'm just blowing lightly because I think I was blowing too hard before. And then what I also might do, this is like super thick. This is like super thick and wet. We do have some fractals happening over there. Can we get any more? Blow just a little bit because I don't want to mix the colors. All right, let's see what happens. Here's this one that we did a few minutes ago. Still super wet. It's going to take a while to dry. All right, let me empty off these shelves over here so I have a flat place to set my new ones. Just other papers on there. Alright, even if you don't like pink, you might end up liking this. Look at the fractals. So this is where this all started, looking for fractals, and then I ended up with like really cool. Alright, for Mariah, this might be Powsy Wowsy because it's got her purple in it and pink. Ooh, but also the greens. On that shelf there. Nice straight shelf. Get another one. I don't rub, I just pat lightly. I want to hopefully get anything that's any details that might be like if there's any frat, but still it's just like a marbling effect and I'm loving it. Even if I started looking for fractals and blooms, I'm ending up with marbling, and I'm okay with that. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. Let's see. I think we need a little bit over here. Just need to get a little something happening here. So this is the TJ juice. It's part alcohol and part... It's supposed to be 1 part alcohol, 1 part hand sanitizer. Mine might be a little more alcohol than hand sanitizer right now. Yes. And let's see. I think I need a little bit of, put a little teal in here. Mix up the color a little bit. Add a little bit of that going on. Oh, we got fractals forming right there. I just don't want big circles with my alcohol when I put it on. I don't want those big blobby circles. That's all. I want something a little more random happening. Alright, we have fractals right there. Can you see them? I will probably lose them when I put the paper down. But it's okay. still going to be something pretty and cool. That's the reason I try to lift it straight up though, in case I do get a fractal. I don't want to lose it, but it would have been up here. So yes, I did lose the fractal. But I didn't lose the beauty. That's still strong. The alcohol in this is strong. But yeah, there's still like really cool stuff happening there. That makes me happy. Get another pickup here. It just takes forever to dry, but it's gonna be. Oh, see, now I'm gonna rub because there's just a lot less on there now. And I'm gonna pull up this way. Still getting some cool stuff, but we're getting more mud now. So that's when I know it's time to stop and reset. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Actually, I might just do a little bit of this. And what am I doing? The blower, that's what I was looking for. I don't really want lines. Just keep trying stuff, people. Do what makes you happy. Ask the question, what if? I say that a lot. Ask what if, and then try to figure out what if. Ooh, there's a fractal happening. I don't know if you guys can see that. On my desk, there's a little tiny, see that little bit of paint right there? There's a fractal forming in that paint. I don't know if I'm back in place or not because I'm not standing right now. So, yep, just getting a little bit more, just getting stuff off. I think I'll let that dry and might pick up some interesting stuff when I come back. So, oh shoot, this one's starting to pool in the middle, but I don't really want to force it anywhere either. But it's starting to dry, so hopefully you can see that. That's why I put these last ones in a flat surface. That one's still drying. And let's see. This one. See the gold. Oh, I should have added more gold in that last bit. That's all right. The gold, it makes it really cool though. And also the mix of colors. And how's this one doing? Oh, we'll leave it on the magazine or catalog. That one's super dark. That was the first pull. We do have fractals happening here, and that was what I wanted to get from a jelly plate. I wanted to be able to get some fractals on the jelly plate, and I did. I succeeded. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I gotta remember to water down this when I put it on because it kind of thick. She thick. All right, this needs to dry. That needs to dry. They'll look a little more different when they're dry. These are not dry yet, but at least I can keep them flat because they're on their little trays that come in and out. So that one has started to dry in some places. Fractals. This is what I wanted. You will see these probably in my project. You probably will have seen these in my project. Only took me 4 videos before I finally got what I wanted from the videos. I mean, for my bloom. Bring on the blooms. So I was thinking, you know, fractals are blooms, but you know, getting this marble paper type stuff is pretty cool too. And I will keep doing this. I won't do it all on camera, but I will show you the results of what I do end up getting. Well, yeah, you'll see the results. You will have already seen the results, but even the ones I don't put in the project, I will show you. I'm just loving it. I'm having fun. That's what it's about, people. All right, I hope you all have a delightful day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.